Okay, next up we have a Wellington City Council team, TrackDem. This team comes from Mehekiki Pōneke Wellington City Council, who are working to make the decisions coming out of the council and committee meetings easy to access for both the public and for council staff. And I know that I want to read all about those decisions, so let's welcome up to the stage now Kylie from the WCC team. Thank you.
Local government is so important in our daily lives from the moment we turn on the tap in the morning, and yet it is very poorly understood. I support TrackDem because I think it's a way of giving our public better access to the facts behind the decisions, and it makes local government just that much more meaningful and more easy to understand. It's about identifying an opportunity to do our job better for our community. I think that's a great initiative.
On the 28th of September 1870, Wellington City Council held its first council meeting. The first order of business, electing a mayor. We know this because they wrote it in the pages of the minutes book to be stored and viewed at the council offices. 150 years later, we still record the minutes of the meeting, but on digital paper to be stored on the website as PDFs. Regardless of the topics of the papers that go to a council meeting, which could range from roading to pools to botanic gardens, they're all connected by the minutes of that one meeting, even if they're unrelated. So to find important decision information, you need to know who made the decision and when in order to find out what happened. And the minutes are the only place to find those decisions. Hi, I'm Kylie, and I'm here to talk to you on behalf of our team about our project TrackDem, which stands for Transparent Council Decision Making. You may not know a lot about how council makes decisions, so here's a simple rundown. A paper that recommends a course of action goes to a council meeting. The councillors, who are elected by the people of Wellington, decide if they're for or against that recommendation. That goes in the decision goes in the minutes, and the decision becomes actions, and those decisions and actions become changes in our city. Because of the way this information is recorded in the minutes of the meeting, the process for the public to find out what was decided is frustrating, it's time-consuming, and it requires a level of understanding of council processes. Because of this, council struggles to show the connection between decisions and real-world change, and council staff spend time helping each other and the public find information, time that could be spent doing other work. We've talked to Wellingtonians who regularly engage with council making decision information, and they have told us that when a decision goes into the opaque place of council staff, we don't know if it's being acted on. If you're not proactive, it's hard to stay informed, and I find it complicated finding the minutes. We don't want it to be hard for people to find out what happened at a council meeting. We need more transparency. We need trust to be an effective democracy. We want everyone in Wellington to have easy access to this information because there are decisions being made weekly that affect their lives and the city that they live in. So here's the plan. We want to take key information about the paper that went to a council meeting so we can show what was decided and what's being acted on. I'll give you a quick tour of our prototype that we built around this concept. We have the title of the paper. We used the Brooklyn Cycleway Trail as an example. It shows key details, an overview, and a link to the full paper. We have links through to more information like the agenda, the minutes, and the recording of the meeting. We have a breakdown of the decisions that were made and the actions that are being taken. And then we have more information from council staff with important progress updates. We will show how this paper links to others on the same topic so readers can see the progress over time, and it helps us show more transparency. And finally, we'll provide email and email notifications and close the engagement loop. We've heard through our user interviews the positive impact this tool could have. Everyone that we talked to said that they would use this tool if it was available to them, and that the information was presented in a more accessible way. Some said it would save them time, and others that they would feel the council was being more transparent. I will be working with my team for the next 6 months to build on the work that we started in the GovTech Accelerator and turn our prototype into a fully functioning tool. Our team is made up of people with experience in information management, analytics, search expertise, a deep understanding of local government's democratic process, and data capabilities. More widely, we have access to the talents of our colleagues at Wellington City Council. We are so excited to be presenting Wellington's decision information in a more accessible way. The simpler it is for people to access this information, the more people of Wellington can find the decisions that are being made and get involved. Thanks for listening.